Ele Asodot, commonly known as the Book of Revelation, chapter 2. And to the messenger of the assembly of Ephesus write, Thus says he who has the 7 stars in his right hand, who walks amidst the 7 menorot of gold. I know your works and your hope, and that you are not able to bear the wicked ones, and that you tested those who say that they are prophets while they are not, and found that they are deceivers. And your hope and trouble, all of which is because of my name. However, I am amazed because of what you yourself forsook, the first love. Remember who you were, and do repentance, and do your first works. And if not, your menorah will be thrust away hastily from its place, if you do not do repentance. Whosoever has ears must hear what the Ruach says to the assembly. Whosoever overcomes will eat of the tree of life which is in the Garden of Eden. And to the messenger of the assembly of Smyrna write, Thus says the first and the last, who died and stood up. I know your works and your sufferings, and the reproach of those who say that they are Yehudim while they are not, but are of the sons of Hasatan. Do not be afraid of them. Look, Hasatan will take some of you in captivity in order to test you, and you will have suffering for 10 days. Be faithful unto the day of your death, that I may give you the crown of life. Whosoever has ears must hear what the Ruach says to the assembly. Whosoever overcomes will not have suffering from the last death. And to the messenger of the assembly of Pergamos write, Thus says he who has a double-edged sword, I know your works, and that your place is at the place where the throne of Hasatan is, and that you believe in my name and in my faith, also in the times when my faithful joined one Antipas was killed near you, at the place where Hasatan dwells. But you must also hate those who teach the teaching of Bilam, who taught by Balak to do evil to the children of Yisrael, by making them to sin by fornication. And you must also hate the teaching of the Nicolaitans, for I also hate these. Do repentance, and if not, I myself will come with haste to make war with you by the sword which is in my mouth. Whosoever has ears must hear what the Ruach says to the assembly. Whosoever overcomes, I will be pleased to give him to eat of the hidden manna, and also to give him a good testimony. And on this testimony a new name will be written, which no one is able to read except he who received it. And to the messenger of the assembly of Thyatira write, Thus says the Son of Yahweh, whose eyes are just like a flame of fire, and his feet like copper. I know your works, and your love, and your service, and your faith, and your hope, and that you always work even more. But I have a small thing against you, that you allow the woman Jezebel, who says that she is a prophetess, and those who teach and seduce my servants to commit fornication. Look, I am about to bring over her, and over him who lies with her, great suffering, unless they do repentance concerning their works. And I did give her time to do repentance, and her sons will be put to death, and all the assembly will recognize that I am he who tests kidneys and heart. And every one, according to his measures, it will be rewarded to him. But to you, even to the others who are in Thyatira, I am saying that I will not bring more suffering upon you, since you did not learn of the teaching of Hasatan. But you must hold on to this which you have until I come. And whosoever overcomes, I will give nations as his inheritance, and he will lead them with a rod of iron, and you will shatter them like a potter's vessel. And like I received from my Father, so I will give him the light. Whosoever has ears must hear what the Ruach says to the assembly.